What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elaine for those of you that are new here, and if you're already one of my subscribed Laney loves, then welcome back. Now this is actually part 2 of a 2-part series on my favorite natural hair care products. So if you haven't seen part 1 already, you can pause this and go watch it before, or you can watch it after. It really doesn't matter, but make sure you watch them both. Now for this video, I will be sharing my top picks for styling products. That includes leave-ins, styling gels, cream stylers, edge controls, and some of the products I like to use to refresh old styles. So if you're looking for some good products to try on your hair, then keep on watching. So we're going to be starting off with leave-ins, naturally, and we've got a few to get through, so I'm going to make it pretty quick. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the Pure Honey Breakage Leave-In Conditioner from Cream of Nature. This has pure honey, rich coconut oil, and creamy shea butter, and I love this stuff. The only issue that I have with it is that it is a spray bottle, which, you know, when you're styling your hair, your hands are wet, so this can get pretty slippery. So I'll typically just take off the top and pour it into my hands that way. But otherwise, this smells amazing. It smells like dessert, and I'll use this mostly for twist outs because it's a lot thicker and creamier. And for wash and goes, I like to use something lighter. So this is great for twist outs, braid outs, or those type of styles. Now the second one I want to talk about is from Camila Rose Naturals. Now all of Camila Rose products really smell amazing. It's almost like she took joy and cupcakes and put it all together in one bottle. So this is her Curl Love Moisture Milk, and it has rice milk and macadamia oil, but this stuff is also very thick and very creamy and very moisturizing. And again, like I said, it'll leave your hair smelling edible. Another favorite from Camila Rose Naturals is actually a collection. This is a leave-in collection that comes with a honey hydrate. It has the exact consistency as honey does, and it melts in your hands, so when you put it in your hair feels super soft. And then there's the Herbal Tea Seal and Soften that I talked about in my previous video, as well as the Latte Define. Now I will say, for me, these two do not go together. So if I'm using the honey hydrate, I do not go in with this Latte Define at all, because for some reason on my hair, when I put these two together, my hair looks like I doused it in spoiled milk. And that's real talk. But on their own, they do work really well. Next is a fairly new one for me. I've only used it like about 5 times and it does work pretty well. And this is from Curls. This is their Cashmere and Caviar collection. It just sounded fancy, so I had to try it. And this is their hair silk for kinky textured hair. It's pretty light, so I like it for a wash and go, but you can really use this for any style. And lastly, this is one of my favorites. This is the Kinky Curly Not Today Natural Leave-In Detangler. I love this stuff, and this is actually what I used for this wash and go. And this is made with organic mango fruit extract, slippery elm, and organic marshmallow root. So it actually has a really light fruity smell. And although it is a light leave-in, this stuff goes a long way, and it does a really great job at keeping your hair hydrated. And I'm pretty sure you can find most, if not all, of these leave-ins at Target, which is typically where I buy all my products when I don't feel like going to a beauty supply store. Next, I want to talk about curl activators before I go into styling gels, because these are key to getting great curl definition for your wash and goes. So the first one I'm going to tell you guys about is an old staple of mine. I've been using this ever since I went natural. This is the first product that I bought for my hair, and this is from Shea Moisture. It's their Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I love this stuff. It smells so delicious. Oh, Jesus Christ. And it's got a light creamy texture to it, but the smell is out of this world. When your hair dries, it doesn't even matter what else you put in your hair, you will still be able to smell this, and you walk around smelling like a fruit basket, which if you're like me, you will not mind. Now, I feel like this product set the bar for me as far as what I wanted to buy for my hair, because this has no sulfates, no parabens or phthalates, paraffin, no propylene glycol, no mineral oil, no synthetic fragrance, no synthetic color, no DEA, and of course, no animal testing. And it has coconut oil, which hydrates and protects your hair, silk protein for a soft silky feel, and neem oil, which controls frizz while adding brilliant shine. And they are not telling no lies. This stuff is great. So if you haven't tried it already, I really recommend this. This is the truth. Trust me. Next are some newbies that have found their way to my heart. And the first one is from Lustrasilk. This is the Max Activator Moisturizer. It's enriched with argan oil. And it says it revitalizes curls and waves. I really like this stuff. It surprised me because, one, not a lot of people talk about this. I think I've only seen one YouTuber use this. Not that I've gone around looking for people who use it, but I decided to try it because it was pretty inexpensive for a pretty big bottle. This is a 20 ounce and it did not disappoint. And as for the smell, it kind of reminds me of something sweet but very clean, kind of like a shampoo, but it's not strong, so I don't mind pairing it with any gel. And this I did get on Amazon, so I will link it down below for you guys if you want to try it out. Last activator for you guys is the Luster's S-Curl. This again is what I used for this wash and go, and when I tell you this is the longest I've been able to wear a wash and go down without having to pull it up into a bun and tuck everything else away, this stuff did its damn thing, okay? And like I told you in that video, this was only $3.99, so for the price and what it does, this is a complete gem. All right, let's move on to styling gels now. The first one is my tried and true Eco Styler gel. This is the olive oil one, and it says it's for max hold, and it really is. Now the thing about this is it does leave you with a bit of a cast, like you'll feel a little bit of crunch in your hair, but it's not terrible. And the trick to that is using it with a really moisturizing leave-in. But otherwise I love it because it doesn't leave me with any flakes, and it doesn't make my scalp itch when I leave my wash and goes in for a long period of time. And I absolutely adore, oh God, I love how this smells. I don't even know what the drama was about the Eco Styler, but I am keeping this bad boy in my life for good. It is a staple for me, and I love that it's inexpensive, and it does a really good job of making my curls pop, which you can't go wrong with that. Next, we're going back to Miss Camila Rose herself. This is her curl maker with marshmallow and agave leaf extract. I really like this gel, and actually it's not even really a gel. It says it's a curling jelly. I don't know what the difference is, but this does a great job of defining my curls. Now the only thing I don't like about this is the fact that when it dries, it does leave my hair feeling a little sticky and greasy to the touch. So when I use this, I make sure to dodge all them folks that be trying to touch on my hair, because I'm trying to spare you, honey. But other than that, I really do love this stuff. It is a staple for me, and this along with the Eco Styler, I have to keep them in stock at all times. Now this next one, I really did want to like this, but for some reason it does nothing for my hair. This is the Curls Blueberry Bliss Curl Control Jelly, and it says it's supposed to help with frizz, it's supposed to define your hair, and it's supposed to be for hold, but it ain't holding nothing on my head. So I don't know if I'm using it wrong. If any of you guys have used this and liked it, let me know down below in the comment section what you've used it for as far as styles and how exactly you used it, because I'm starting to think it's user error, because people talk about this stuff like it's gold, but again, nothing for me. But that's it for styling gels. Let's move on over to styling creams. Alright, so the first one that I have for you guys, we are dipping back into my favorite, Cream of Nature. You cannot go wrong with Cream of Nature. I think the only thing that I found from them that I did not enjoy is their Pure Honey Conditioner. For some reason, it stripped my hair more than the shampoo does, so I just left it alone and I stick with the shampoo. But anyways, their Moisture Whip Twisting Cream is delicious. Obviously, like it says, it's a twisting cream, so you want to use this for a twist out, which is all that I use it for. This is actually my go-to. It's got a pretty thick consistency and it smells like vanilla. Kind of has a cupcakey smell as well. And I really love that. I like walking around and whipping my hair and you just catch a whiff of dessert. And it says it's a curl cream for dry, dehydrated hair. And when I tell you it'll keep your hair moisturized for weeks, this stuff is the bomb. And actually, when my twist outs have gotten a little dry, I usually just spritz a little bit, just a little bit of water, and I add this stuff. And when I tell you your hair will look brand new without you having to wash it, girl, get you some of this in your life. Okay, now another one that I haven't tried yet, to be honest, but I'm really looking forward to trying it for you guys on camera is, oh yes girl, is this Moisture RX Hawaiian Ginger Moisturizing Hair Butter from Meow Organics. It's got a pretty thick consistency, which is always good. And for hair butters, I tend to use these again for twist outs, braid outs, or any style where I'll be creating a different curl pattern. So stay tuned for that video where I'll be reviewing this along with some other products from the same line. Okay, so now let's talk about some products that you can use to refresh old styles. The first one is new to the stash. This one is again from Meow Organics. This is their pomegranate and honey line, and it's a curl refreshing spray. And it really does exactly what it says it's gonna do. It's a light holding mist with intense hydration to shine and redefine thick, curly type 4 curls. And when you look at it, it really looks like water in a bottle, but when I tell you, I don't know what she put in here, but this stuff will make dry curls look super juicy so you can wear your hair out a little longer. Another product that I love to use to revitalize an old style is this right here from Camille Rose Naturals. This is her Fresh Curl Revitalizing Hair Smoother, and it's got avocado and castor oil. And it says that this stuff is lightweight, but honey, this packs a mean punch. A little bit goes a long way, and like it says on the bottle, it'll give you fresh curls, honey, and make you look like your style is brand new. Before we move on, keep in mind that you don't have to buy all this extra product. If you want to revitalize an old style, you can just go ahead and use whatever leave-in or styling cream that you used originally. Lastly, let's talk about these edges and how we get them laid for the gods. Well, these ain't laid right now, but you know what I'm saying. So the first one is from Curls. This is their Passion Fruit Curl Control Paste. And not only does this stuff smell good, but it does a great job of laying them edges, honey. Now, one thing I did have to learn the hard way is you cannot have wet hands when you're applying this. So if you're gonna use your fingers to apply it, make sure your hands are dry. So the best way to use this is either with a designated toothbrush or one of those edge brushes that I've seen people using. And actually, I found one on Amazon, so I'll link it down below for you guys if you wanna switch up the toothbrush game. The last thing that I will add is that the Eco Styler is not only good for a wash and go, I love to use this on my edges as well. So when I'm ready to put my hair into a bun, this does a great job of laying my edges along with all the front hair to give your ponytail a sleek and shiny look. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, found any value in it, or learned something new. And before you leave, go ahead and give a little love tap to that subscribe button. It would be truly appreciated. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Sending love and light to you all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.